In a recent interview with CBN News, speaking with our Jennifer Wishon, Justice Gorsuch emphasized the importance of the separation of powers and the danger of Congress giving federal regulators the power to make laws.
Some of the regulations that you spoke about, it's often Congress delegating that authority to federal agencies. And you address that in the book. And I wonder, are you concerned about overcriminalization in this country?
Yes. You raise a question about the separation of powers generally, and what happens when you start muddling the separation of powers? That's what you're getting at. And we all know it's bad when judges act as legislators. I hope we know that by now. But what happens when the executive branch acts as a legislator? That's what you're talking about. Legislation is supposed to be hard and public, made by the people's representatives. What happens when you take it out of that process, the lawmaking process, and hand it over to the executive branch, the president? You have a king. You have a king making laws. And instead of it being public, it can be done in private. And instead of it being part of a process where there has to be give and take, compromise, and minorities are protected, only one person has to be happy with the result.
Justice Gorsuch had much more to say in that interview, including insights on his faith and the inner workings of the Supreme Court. You can watch that interview right here next week on Monday's 700 Club.